This is Chris Moody. I'm here with Steve Johnson today. He's a pragmatic marketing instructor. He's been in that position for over 12 years and trained thousands of product managers, including myself. And we have 5 questions. Number 1, what can marketers learn from product management?
I think both product management and product marketing people need to be better storytellers. A lot of product managers say, okay, here's my positioning. I've got 4.2 gigahertz of this and 2.9 megahertz of that. And we need to tell a story about the problem and the people who have it. I worked with a company recently, and they had a case where they said our product has basically feeds and speeds, but their product really did something cool, which was alert them to troubled kids before the kids were too far down the troubled path while they were still able to change things. And that became a story instead of just, here's a statement of fact about the product.
Great. Okay, question 2. What one word defines product management?
Gosh, there's a whole lot of words that are being talked about, but my favorite one is patterns. It's great to find problems in the market one time, but what you really want to do is find problems that you see recurring and you see the pattern. When you talk about customers, it's fine to talk about customers, but when you look at the patterns, you start seeing a lot of customers are in fact similar, and we can build one time and serve many. So I like the word patterns.
I like that. I haven't heard that one before, by the way. Number 3, how has social media changed the way you do business?
Well, I started blogging back in 2002, even I think before we called it blogging. I should have written a book. But before, it used to be so hard for product managers to reach the end user. We had to go through sales, or we had to go through the buyer at our client site. And now, by writing great content, we can reach real people with real information directly.
Okay. Question number 4. What is the most important thing you do to prepare for leading a presentation or training? And I'm asking this one because I've had your training, so I know that you're very prepared and have plenty of jokes woven into your content.
Well, thank you. Well, certainly the first part is actually to prepare. I had a case a while back. Somebody says, Steve, you're so great. Just wing it. And so I did. And afterwards, I heard that same person whispering in the hallway, oh man, he really blew that presentation. It was terrible. And so the preparation time is remarkable to people. And we estimate about 1 hour of prep time per slide that you plan to deliver. And if you don't believe me, open up your properties in PowerPoint and click to one of the second or third tabs, and it'll tell you how many minutes that presentation has been open for editing. And I think you'll find you do prepare about 1 hour per slide.
Great. Okay, question 5. This is my favorite one. I ask this every time. What did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a rock star. I think there was a period in the 60s where I wanted to be an astronaut, but mostly I wanted to be a rock star.
Sweet. And I think you do have rock star ties in your family, if I recall correctly.
I do indeed. My son is a bass player. He plays with a few different bands, and now is working on recording a lot of stuff for some local bands. He's just mastered 2 CDs in the last couple of weeks, and we're really proud of him. But the good news is he's also working on an album with me. So I hope to be launching something in time for Christmas.
We'll do a follow-up interview when you launch that, so we can talk about a product launch.
Super.
All right, Steve, thanks for your time, and this has been 5 and 5 with Steve Johnson.
Bye now.